Hi, Pop-Tarts, back for the Quarantine Read Aloud series, day 45. Today we are going to read an adorable little book called Jump Little Wood Ducks. Jump Little Wood Ducks the story is by Marion, Dane, Bauer, and the photography is by Tekiela. And I would like to dedicate this book to Galen and Donna Thomas because they purchased this book for our classroom on one of their many adventures. And thank you so much. I hope you love it. 3 little wood ducks alone in their nest, high in the hollow of a tree. "Mama," they cried, "where's our mama? Where's our brothers and sisters?" "Here we are," the brothers and sisters answer from way down at the bottom of the tree. "Here I am," Mama answers from the bottom of the tree too. "We're all down here waiting. Jump, little wood ducks." The 3 remaining ducklings look down and down and down. "Nope," says duckling number 1. "No way, no how," says the second duckling. The last duckling just whispers, "Uh-oh." "Jump, my strong ducklings," Mama says. "Not so long ago you were tucked inside an egg. You poked and pecked, you pecked and poked until you tumbled into your nest. Come tumble into the world." Out and out and out the ducklings look, then down and down and down again. "Not me," says duckling number 1. "Ain't gonna happen," says the second duckling. The last duckling just whispers, "Uh-oh." "Jump, my pretty ducklings," Mama says. "See the trees, the flowers, the butterflies? See your handsome papa on the pond? Jump into the big, beautiful world." "Our nest is beautiful," says duckling number 1, "and hot and big too." "The world looks just fine from up here," says the second duckling. The last duckling just whispers, "Uh-oh." "Jump, my hungry ducklings," says Mama. "Think about water bugs. Think water lilies, smartweed, sweet flag. It's time for you to eat." "Not so very hungry," says duckling number 1. "How about breakfast in bed?" says the second duckling. The last duckling just whispers, "Uh-oh." Mama walks back and forth at the bottom of the tree. The brothers and sisters walk back and forth too. "If you don't jump," Mama says at last, "you will never, ever, ever learn to fly." "Who wants to do that?" cries duckling number 1. "Our wings are much too small," says the second duckling. The last duckling just flaps those tiny wings and says, "Fly? I've wanted to fly since I was an egg." "Go!" cries the last duckling, and the first duckling jumps from the nest. "You too," she shouts, and the second duckling follows. The last duckling looks down and down and down. Then she jumps and falls and falls and falls. She flaps her baby wings. Still she falls until she lands at last with her mamas and all her brothers and sisters. "Wonderful, my dear ducklings," says Mama. "Now let's go for a swim." "Swim?" cries duckling number 1. "In the water?" asks the second duckling. And the last duckling says, "You mean you want us to get wet?" And that is the end. So I'm going to read you some little things at the end so you should know. What are ducklings doing in the trees? It seems a bit strange to see ducks nesting in a tree, in tree cavities and perching on walking on branches like songbirds. Truth is, other duck species also do these things. The wood duck is just the most common of tree ducks. Like ground nesting ducks, they have webbed feet for paddling in water, but they also have extra long, sharp claws. Claws help wood ducks grip and maneuver around the tree branches. Wood ducks are safe up high. Wood ducks are cavity nesting waterfowl. They use existing tree cavities for nesting or wooden nest boxes made by people. Nesting in a cavity is a good way to avoid ground-dwelling predators that eat eggs. It also protects them from harsh springtime weather. Mama duck chooses the best place to nest. Female wood ducks choose the nest site and often return to the same tree for several years. Most nests are about 30 feet above the ground, but some are more than 100 feet high. While wood ducks prefer cavities in trees near water, many nests are over a mile away from water, which means those mothers and babies have a long walk after they leave the nest. Flying through the forest. Wood ducks have shorter, broader wings than other ducks, which help them to fly in branch-filled forests. Their shorter wings allow them to slip through tight openings in the tree branch canopy. They fly at high speeds through the woods, traveling to and from the nest cavity. Security in the male wood duck's presence. The male stays near the female to protect her while she selects the nest site and lays eggs. She lays upwards of 15 eggs and incubates them for over just a month. But once she starts laying eggs, the male leaves and joins other males in the area. The female raises the ducklings on her own. Do wood duck babies really jump from their nests? Within 24 to 48 hours of hatching, the ducklings are eager to jump out of the nest and get started in life. Before leaving the nest, the mother allows her ducklings to climb and jump all over her. Mama sits patiently while the youngest jump around like popping popcorn. She doesn't help the babies jump. They do it all on their own. When the mother decides it's time to leave, she flies to the ground and calls softly to the ducklings. Each duckling climbs swiftly to the cavity entrance and launches into the air. They jump one at a time or go out 2 or 3 together. The entire process of leaving the nest takes under 2 minutes. All ducklings need to exit quickly so that the whole group can stay together with their mother. How safe is it to jump from up high? The newly hatched ducklings are small and weigh next to nothing, so when they hit the ground, they don't get hurt. They lack the body weight mass to land with enough force to injure themselves instead. They bounce like rubber balls and quickly follow their mother away from the cavity tree. Good food in the water and on land. A water environment helps to protect ducks from land-dwelling predators, and baby wood ducks don't need coaxing to get there. They take to water instinctively, just like adult ducks. Once in the water, ducklings learn what to eat by trial and error. This natural feeding behavior is common in all duck species. As ducklings, wood ducks feed heavily on the teeming aquatic insects in shallow ponds and streams. When they become adults, they switch their main diet to plants and seeds, favoring acorns and maple seeds. More gee whiz facts about wood ducks. Wood duck males are considered by many to be the most beautiful duck in North America. They are multicolored with some iridescent plumage and distinctive red eyes. Wood ducks are among the few duck species that can be attracted to nest in your yard. Simply put a wood duck nest box. Females will lay eggs in the nests of neighboring females. This egg jumping results in excess of 20 eggs in some clutches. In the wild, the average wood duck lives only 3 to 5 years. They are highly migratory in northern part of their range, but they don't migrate in the southern areas. Wood ducks were nearly hunted into extinction in the early 1900s. They are doing much better now with stable populations all over the country. And that is a wood duck nest right there. I hope you enjoyed this book. Have a great day and stay safe, and we'll see you next time.